we gather not only to commemorate the International Day of Hope, but to celebrate a value that belongs to all humanity. As the United Nations marks this day, we are reminded that amidst uncertainty and change, conflict and adversity, hope remains one of humanity's greatest strength. Yet, enduring hope is not simply wishful thinking. It arises when we choose to seek a higher path, not only for ourselves, but for the well-being and upliftment of humanity. Today, Mauritius joins this global movement. Hope does not begin by waiting for the world around us to change. It begins with how we cultivate ourselves to meet the world. When we develop balance within, we strengthen our clarity, resilience, compassion, and our capacity to respond consciously rather than react impulsively. From that foundation, hope becomes more than an emotion. It becomes a way of living. This understanding also reminds us of our profound interconnectedness. The air we breathe, the water we depend upon, the food that nourishes us, and the natural world that sustains us are all part of one shared living system. The well-being of humanity and the well-being of our planet are not to be separated. This spirit is reflected throughout today's program. From education to healthcare, from economic inclusion to environmental efforts, each segment of today's program reflects one shared understanding. When we nurture human well-being, we strengthen communities. When communities flourish, nations flourish. And when we act together with wisdom, compassion, and responsibility, hope becomes a powerful force for lasting positive change. May today's gathering inspire not only meaningful dialogue, but meaningful action, that hope is not only celebrated today, but lived every day. Thank you and welcome.
We'll resume with this theme today, and to begin with, I will hand over to my friend Harsha here.
Thank you, Aaron. To formally commence this occasion with our heart filled with joy and happiness, I would now request our little members of Abhyas to come up on the stage to enlighten us with the sound and words of Mangal Gan, a message of world peace through timeless wisdom. And also, to formally commence this occasion, I now invite our distinguished guest to join us for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp.
In the meantime, our sweet Abhyas Chipchi members, I would request you to please come on stage to enlighten us with the sweet sound of Mangal Gan.
Please join us to give them a big round of applause.
सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। विश्व शांति नाम मंगल, परम गुरु को ध्याइए। वर्ग द्वंद्व शांति दूर कर, शिक्षक जन सदा फल नीति स्वर अपनाइए विश्व शांति नाम मंगल परम गुरु को ध्याइए सतगुरुदेव भगवान की जय थैंक यू
Wonderful.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you so much. Across the cultures, light has long represented wisdom, awareness, and the movement from uncertainty towards understanding. I now respectfully invite Swamiji of Chinmaya Missions Trust, Bobasa, Swami Pranavanandaji, to join us on stage for this short message. And in the meantime, I humbly request our guests to join us at the seat to listen to Swamiji.
Namaskaram, Hari Om. On this very auspicious International United Nations International Day of Hope, may we invoke the blessings of Sri Paramatman to guide us all towards a successful achievement of our goals. Please pray and hope. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji. Inspire to me such wisdom to help us see and decide what we are most entitled to.
In our gathering today, coming from all backgrounds and different walks of life, one thing remains common to all of us: anchoring to this present moment. Existing as soon as we take a form and remaining as long as life happens, giving us the ability to be in a present, devoid of past or the future. In yogic terms, it is called prana, the vital force.
But before we go deeper into the segment, we'll begin with a beautiful performance.
देखो इन्हें ये ओस की बूंदें पत्तों की गोद में आसमां से कूदे अंगड़ाई ले फिर करवट बदल कर नाजुक से मोती हंसने फिसल कर खो न जाए तारे ज़मीं पर ये तो है सर्दी में धूप की किरणें उतरे जो आंगन को सुनहरा सा करने मन के अंधेरों को जैसे रंग को कली पिचकारी, जैसे तितलियां फूलों की क्यारी, जैसे बिना मतलब का प्यारा रिश्ता हो कोई। ये तो आशा की लहर है, ये तो उम्मीद की सहर है, खुशियों की लहर है, खो न जाए तारे ज़मीन पर। देखो रातों के सीने पे ये तो झिलमिल किसी गाँव से उगे हैं, ये तो अंबिया की खुशबू नया बागों से बह चले। जैसे कांच पे चूड़ी के टुकड़े, जैसे खिले खिले फूलों के मुखड़े, जैसे बंसी कोई बजाए पेड़ों के तले। ये तो झोंके हैं पवन के, है ये घुंघरू जीवन के, ये तो सुर है चमन के, खो न जाए तारे ज़मीन पर। मोहल्ले की रौनक गलियां है जैसे, खिलने की जिद पर कलियां है जैसे, मुट्ठी में मौसम की जैसे हवाएं, ये है बुजुर्गों के दिल की दुआएं, खो न जाए।
Thank you so much, Ms. Nivedita, for organizing this in a such short time. And it was truly blissful. Let's move to the next segment.
Before we move on to the next segment, it just reminds me how fast these kids are growing. I remember the first time we went to Association of Disability and Service Providers, and the time they are now, it completely seems like a big shift, a transformation which is truly visible. Thanks for reminding us. खो ना जाएंगे तारे ज़मीन पर.
Faut pas que ça va nous étoiler là, puis étilo la terre.
We now will move to a crucial part of this segment, our role in shaping child's inner mechanism. We often easily convinced with the fact that there's something that has to be tweaked or fixed or educated to our children first, overlooking the fact what's happening and what's shaping them the way they are. I hope most of us have seen a video where a group of scientists demonstrates why babies aren't naturally afraid of snakes and how most of fears are learned. At first, they show no reaction, and later are absolutely not afraid of touching or playing with them. Just like those infants, a human being till the age of teenager perceives and behaves in exactly the same manner as they learn from the environment. As they grow, they demonstrate exactly what they have seen and heard. To further explore this from a lens of devoted professional, I would now request Dr. Vedian Munasamy to further help us to elaborate on this part. I would request the presence of Dr. Munasamy to please help us explore.
Respected dignitaries, colleagues from the different ministries and government bodies, distinguished guests. I am Dr. Munasamy. I am from the Ministry of Education, and I hold a very peculiar hat of being a medical doctor within the Ministry of Education. And I'd like to say that this is an event which is also very peculiar, because we've been talking for the past few months or past few years about how we can bring our children together. And one of the things that we've noted was that in a world where we are moving forward so fast, in a world where technology and innovation has driven us quite far, sometimes when we are able to access images or videos or access to people at the other end of the world, we barely know our neighbors. We barely know our own people, our own family. And this has posed us a few questions at the level of the ministry. What are we doing right now to ensure that our children are equipped with the competencies and the skills to navigate into the difficulties of this modern world? Like we said, familial ties have progressively eroded. A few generations back, we were living together as an extended family, whether it would be grandparents or uncles, aunts. We have progressively, like Rabindranath Tagore said, been fragmented into narrow domestic walls. And this has given us, from the extended family or the extended community, we've broken down into a nuclear family, and then we've broken down into monoparental families or recomposed families. And this complexity of this modern world, we have not been able to allow enough time for our children or for ourselves, even as adults, to adapt progressively. Every time that there was a social change within every generation, there was enough time for us to adapt and give an adequate reply to any change, any social change. But for the last decade, globally, there's been given very, very little time for our young people to adapt to. And now, within the education system, we all know the perception that we have, the perception that is being given, that the only kind of success that we need to have is academic success. Is it true? Have only the people who have succeeded, who have been kind to everyone, who are noted in times and times in history, have only been measured by their academic success? Yes, we need to praise those people who have been able to achieve the best out of their studies. But we should remind our learners that the measure of their success is not only measured by their academic performance, but also by the content of their character. We are making, in this modern world, every individual is running a race. We are running a race for better grades. We are running a race for better schools. We are running a race for better work positions. We are running a race for better marriage partners. This is also a race, unfortunately. But we do have to remind ourselves once in a while that the main race that we have to run is the human race. And that we are here, we have been put here on this earth to build a network and to leave something behind, something positive, so that the continuity of our generations, the continuity of our race, the continuity of our world is ensured time after time. We are more and more less inclined to show emotions. We are more and more focused on technological advancements, on artificial intelligence. This is the talk of the town nowadays. I don't think many of you have never used ChatGPT or any other AI. We have to be using these tools, but we should not rely solely on them. Artificial intelligence on one side, human intelligence on the other side. And finally, what we are trying to build here today, emotional intelligence and emotional resilience. We have to give our children and ourselves, adults who did not have the chance to build up these skills, self-regulation, sensory regulation, self-care, caring for others, respect, fraternity. These are the values that we need to bring back to this world. Remember that once in a while, some few decades ago, this country was built up out of nothing. And that the only resource that we had, we do not have coal, we do not have fuel, our only resource was our human resource. So let's build it up from there on. Thank you, Abhyas, for helping us and having made this day possible today. I know you had many challenges about this. And thank you, everyone, for making it today and for being committed to our younger generation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Munasani, to shed light with multidisciplinary expertise to lead national initiatives. The need of mental health expert is alarming, and there's a huge mismatch that needs to be addressed now. While there's a global concern, there's also a growing need, creating furthermore opportunities as we see. We have arrived just at the right place at the right time. All we need is the right approach, right tools. We now move on to our next theme, economic inclusion.
Our next speaker is Dr. Pooja Sabharwal, Ayurveda Academic Chair at University of Mauritius, to guide us with expertise on the topic mental well-being.
I'm here in University of Mauritius to create awareness about Ayurveda, to introduce some academic courses, and also to have a multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary researches. So I would like to highlight a little bit about the scientific perspective. Modern neuroscience tells that our brain is remarkably adaptable to neuroplasticity. Our thoughts, lifestyle, sleep, nutrition, relationships, and physical activity continuously influence brain chemistry. Stress activates the hypothalamic, pituitary, adrenal, that is HPA axis, increasing cortisol level. So, chronic elevation of cortisol affects memory, immunity, cardiovascular health, and emotional stability. This is something which is the scientific perspective of stress in the body. So now, what Ayurveda offers? So Ayurveda actually, it's a traditional Indian system of medicine. It's a traditional medicine. The two words Ayurveda means Ayu plus Veda, that is science of life. In Ayurveda, The definition of health is something samadosha, samagnischa, samadhatu, malakriya, prasanna atma indriya mana, swasth iti abhidiyate. Means the definition of health is combination of physical as well as mental health. Mental health. It's not merely about the physical health, it is a combination of mental as well as physical health. So it means true health exists when body, digestion, tissues, elimination, senses, mind and consciousness are in harmony. This is the definition of health as per Ayurvedic perspective. So Ayurveda recognizes three mental qualities. One is sattva, which is clarity, peace and wisdom. Rajas, that is activity, passion and restlessness. And tamas, which is inertia and ignorance. So mental well-being is achieved by strengthening sattva while balancing rajas and tamas. So interestingly, modern psychology also emphasizes emotional regulation, mindfulness, resilience and positive behavior, all concepts remarkably aligned with Ayurvedic philosophy. I would like to highlight a bit about the evidence-based lifestyle practices. Scientific researches increasingly support several Ayurvedic lifestyle principles. Regular physical activity stimulates endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, that is known as BDNF, improving mood and cognitive function. Means these interventions, they are actually backed by the evidence-based science. So a balanced diet which is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats and fermented food supports the gut microbe, often called the second brain. Have you ever heard that which is the second brain in our body? Gut. Gut is known as the second brain in our body. So these approaches, the balanced diet, it often called the second brain, which it supports the gut microbe. Mindfulness meditation has been shown through MRI studies to improve the activity in brain regions associated with attention, empathy and emotional regulation. So controlled breathing exercises such as pranayam activate the vagus nerve, reducing anxiety and improving emotional resilience. So Ayurveda and integrative mental health care also emphasizes dinacharya, which is healthy daily routine, ritucharya, which is the seasonal routine, sadvrit, which is ethical and positive conduct. So there is a science of epigenetics. We all know about the science of genetics, but there is a science above genetics that is known as epigenetics. And according to the science of epigenetics, whatever we are eating, whatever we are listening, the environment around us, that is actually affecting the expression of our genes. So the expression of our genes, whether it is right or wrong, that is in our hand, that is in our control. Can we change our genetics? Is it possible to change our genetics? It's not possible to change our genetic code, but up to certain extent, according to the science of epigenetics, it is important, it is possible to change to have a control on the expression of our genes. And that expression of genes, that science is known as epigenetics, and that has been written somewhere 5,000 years back in science of Ayurveda. That how we can have, not in that contemporary language, but in a very traditional classical language, and now science is proving and coming up with the evidence with that. So Sadvrit, which is written in 5,000 years back science, that is Ayurveda. So Sadvrit is something ethical and positive conduct. And Achar Rasayana. This is also classical term in Ayurveda, Achar Rasayana. Achar Rasayana means behavioral rejuvenation through compassion, truthfulness, gratitude, and self-control and social harmony. Can you imagine that these things were written in this classical literature that originated in India, that is Ayurveda, the Achar Rasayana. So Achar Rasayana, once again I am emphasizing, that is behavior rejuvenation through compassion, truthfulness, gratitude, self-control and social harmony.
So these are not merely philosophical ideas, but they are preventive mental health care strategies. Mental health well-being is everyone's responsibility. Mental well-being begins, my co-speaker, he has rightly mentioned, in our homes, in our schools. It's not only about the academic excellence, this is something which is very important to raise the bar about the mental health in schools as well. So in our workplace, of course, and in our communities. So I have observed that a vision for Mauritius has an excellent opportunity to become a regional model for holistic mental well-being through preventive mental health care, yoga and meditation programs. I once again congratulate Abhyas Institute for having this event. So conclusion is, I would like to conclude with the beautiful thought from Ayurveda, Swasthasya swasthya rakshanam aturasya vikar prashanam cha. Means to prevent the health of the healthy person, swasthasya swasthya rakshanam first, aturasya vikar prashanam later. Means to control the disease of the patient later, but first priority in Ayurveda is to preserve the health of the healthy person, not only physical but also through Sadvrit and Achar Rasayan, the positive health, the mental health. So thank you very much for having me here and listening patiently. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mum, for sharing these insightful views and opinions with regards to this new term that I myself have been exposed to. I'll let Arvind to take over the next part of the event.
All the suffering begins once we have lost our true nature. And when taken over by the senses, seeking for pleasures, restoring and resorting to kicks of life, we'll return to nature again as it has all the keys we need to unlock what lies beyond our imagination. An approach with such interventions that begins with acceptance is now being imparted at the present facilities by Abhyas. The program is called Creating Harmony Through Real Essence of Yoga. The program has been acknowledged many times for its efficacy and has potential not only limited to well-being for incarcerated individuals, but also as a tool of transformation, creating a hope for scattered and lost families. Shot and produced just a few days ago with extreme dedication and a willingness to bring awareness by going beyond the reach of ordinary, presenting Anu Kombat La Drog, Let Us Fight Drugs, by Dr. Harish Kublal and his crew at Mauritius Broadcasting Corporation.
Breathe in and breathe out 3 to 4 times. Now anti-clockwise, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Clockwise, inhale, bring your hands upward and exhale down. Yoga is not just for physical movements. It is very important to change, transform human life. Why we are giving practices? It's take out from addiction. Breathing helps us to come out from the addiction, and we have many blockages in our body. When we do the movements with breathing, it's release the blockages and in our joints. Through the yoga, we can change our lifestyle, we can change our life, we can transform our life. People can come out from those addictions.
Quand nous faisons yoga et méditation long terme, c'est pour commencer à aider nous dans une imbalance qui nous a dans le corps, les commence dresser ban imbalance qui nous a dans le corps là, les commence dresser ban problème qui nous a dans le corps. Et pour trouver doucement quand nous faisons ce mouvement là, nous nous ban joint, de tous nos ban joints, nous avons ban pression, nous avons ban stress Quand nous faisons ce mouvement, nous trouvons doucement, ce stress là, ce anxiety qui nous donne l'écho. Nous avons anxiety là, anxiety qui porte de l'écho. Il n'est pas seulement juste dans la tête, il donne l'écho entier. C'est même quand je fais un étirement après une session de yoga, je trouve qu'ils sont bien relax. Et là, c'est qui arrivé quand nous faisons souvent, je trouve que ça peut être un contrôle les autres émotions, contrôle les autres mêmes, contrôle les cravings qui se dénagent. Quand je pense faire yoga, faire méditation, c'est que nous apprenons à dire que nous faisons yoga de bonne place côté de rehab centers, drug rehab centers. Là-bas, nous allons nous faire yoga. Nous trouvons des gens qui sont dans la drogue. Quand je commence à faire une session yoga, là, ça aide beaucoup. Et il y a des gens ici même dans prison, quand nous faisons une session de yoga, là, nous trouvons que ça m'a dit, je même donne un testimonial qui longtemps je peux prendre la drogue, mais là quand je commence à faire cette session yoga là, après 3-4 mois, je commence à trouver ça la drogue que je peux prendre là, ça n'a pas fait aucun effet aux autres.
Manish Doma, nous trouvons ou même depuis Abhyas Yoga, ainsi qu'au collègue Rumi, fait une session de yoga à l'intention d'un détenu à la prison des femmes à Beaubassin.
Effectivement, comme on trouvait aujourd'hui dans la classe yoga, il y a une douzaine de détenus qui viennent faire yoga au Rumi. Je fais aller 2 fois par semaine et nous trouvons que ça m'a dit que atteindre sa classe yoga là. Ça aide pour calmer les autres même et je connais les bons mentalement, physiquement et aussi indirectement nous avons dit spirituellement parce que je peux commencer tout envers les autres même. Je trouve ça un problème que j'ai avant quand je rentre en prison. Que vraiment je tiens à l'angoisse, je tiens à le stress, que je ne peux pas contrôler les autres collègues, c'est parce un choix que je fais, il a le fait dans la prison. Mais là, vous trouvez, en cette session yoga là, je peux garder un contrôle aux autres.
Mais Manish, là nous pourrons faire un exercice assez précis, d'après l'arrangement qu'il nous fait, mais nous pourrons la autres rencontres.
Sometimes we have problem in our ankle, stiffness, pain. Bring your head down, exhale. When you inhale, bring your head middle, exhale, head to the left side.
Tammy is from South Africa, and Tammy got into prison because of drug trafficking. We see that you were active in the yoga session here. Does yoga help you first to overcome your anxiety, find a balance? And I have to ask you this. Did you have any previous addictions? And does yoga help you to not have cravings?
I used to call them habits instead of addictions, which were alcohol on a regular basis and a bit of weed, yes. And being here.
By weed you mean ganja?
Yes, sir. Being here, of course you will have stress. Of course you'll have anxiety. You are far from your family. I'm a mother of 3 boys. I never thought I'll be far from my kids for almost 8 years, but then it's happened because of my choices. Not the right choices, but because of my choices. And doing yoga, I got to find balance within me. It wasn't just balance of being around these walls, but then you have to find a form of balance within yourself regarding the conscious breathing as well. Even the yoga movements, I was anyway, short-tempered person. So with that as well, yoga has helped to help me out with that. Now I'm able to think before I react. We are different as humans, right? Your own opinion is your own opinion. My own opinion is mine, but then not necessary that your opinion has to be mine. So yoga has also helped me with that.
4 years ago, if we met Tammy here, would that Tammy be the same person we just met today or someone else?
The Tammy that is sitting here in front of you today, it's not the Tammy that you would have met 4 years ago. I was a mess of my situation being in prison. I didn't blame myself. I blamed everyone. I blamed the society. I blamed my childhood, which, as time went, being here, it's not fair because I'm the one who made this choice, right? And then at that time that I made the choice of coming here, consciously I wasn't thinking, but in another way I was thinking. And being in prison is hard. I don't want to lie and say it's easy, but then it's a choice at the end of the day. Do I want to come out of here a better person than who I was before when I entered prison? Or do I want to continue to live my life the way I was living before? It's choices. As a person, any person, we have choices. You decide to go the right way or you decide to go the wrong way. It's your choice, but then you should know whatever choice you make, it has consequences at the end of the day. So you want good consequences or you want bad consequences. But then it doesn't mean even at times when you choose to do the right thing, good things will come your way. Bad things come. It's life. It's like this. But then it's choices at the end of the day. So the Tammy that is here right in front of you guys today, it's not the same person that was here, who came here 8 years ago, or you would have met 4 years ago, 5 years ago. No.
Tammy, thank you for sharing with us how techniques learned through yoga and meditation have helped you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope it is helpful for you. Now we will meet in next session.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harish, for presenting this beautiful documentary, which is obviously beyond our reach, and bringing the story live. An experiential approach that's fighting without speaking about the fight, silently and consciously, creating harmony within. Heartfelt thanks to Mr. Harish again. By the end of this program, in our experiential session, Man Shanti Abhyas, will have an opportunity to experience the harmony within, a guided session by Richard. We are now very close to the most important element of this segment, a short drama, Take Responsibility, Say No to Drugs. But before we reach there, we'd further strengthen the segment, Health, by inviting Dr. Dushyant B. Parmanand, Regional Health Director, Ministry of Health and Wellness, to the stage. Mr. Parmanand, please join us on the stage.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers, Abhyas Institute of Universal Awareness, for two things. To remind us all that we do have an International Day of Hope, or should I say a day for hope. And then secondly, the word Abhyas. Abhyas means practice. Practice repeatedly, consistently, in a disciplined manner. So whether we are a student, a professional, a homemaker, or a spiritual seeker, we are all Abhyasis. So I'd like to thank you for this beautiful word. It is a pleasure and an honor to join you today as we commemorate the International Day of Hope. I would like to sincerely congratulate Abhyas and its partners for bringing together government institutions, healthcare professionals, educators, community organizations, and volunteers to promote a message that is both timely and essential: the power of hope. In healthcare, hope is much more than a feeling. It gives people the strength to seek help, to recover from illness, to overcome adversity, and to believe that positive change is possible. Today, Mauritius, like in many countries around the world, is facing growing challenges related to mental health, stress, anxiety, social isolation, and substance abuse. These issues affect not only individuals but also families, workplaces, and communities. They remind us that good health is not simply the absence of disease. It is about physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. Promoting health therefore requires a collective effort that extends beyond hospitals and clinics. It begins at home, continues in our schools and workplaces, and is strengthened by caring and connected communities. The Ministry of Health and Wellness remains committed to promoting preventive healthcare, strengthening mental health services, and supporting initiatives that encourage healthier lifestyles and emotional well-being. However, these goals cannot be achieved by government alone. Meaningful progress depends on strong partnerships between public institutions, civil society, educators, healthcare professionals, and organizations such as Abhyas, whose dedication to community well-being is making a positive difference across Mauritius, as we have just seen in that video. Today's program reminds us that hope must be translated into action by educating our communities, supporting vulnerable individuals, encouraging healthy lifestyles, creating opportunities for rehabilitation and reintegration. We help build a society where every person has the opportunity to thrive. I am particularly encouraged to see the active participation of children and young people in today's event. If we want a healthier Mauritius tomorrow, we must invest in the well-being of our children today. Alongside academic achievement, we must help them develop resilience, compassion, self-awareness, and the confidence to make positive life choices. This is especially important at a time when many young people are exposed to challenges such as substance abuse, violence, and poor mental health. Prevention begins long before a crisis occurs. It begins by nurturing hope, purpose, and strong support systems. Equally important is today's focus on rehabilitation and reintegration. Every individual deserves the opportunity to rebuild his or her life with dignity. Recovery is possible when healthcare services, families, communities, and organizations work together, hand in hand, to provide support rather than judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, hope is not passive. Hope inspires action. It strengthens resilience, brings people together, and encourages us to care for one another. Let today's event remind us that each of us has a role to play in creating healthier families, stronger communities, and a more compassionate society. On behalf of the Ministry of Health and Wellness, I extend my sincere appreciation to Abhyas, its partners, and all the volunteers whose dedication continue to inspire hope and promote well-being throughout our communities. Together, let us continue working towards a Mauritius where every individual has the opportunity not only to live longer, but to live healthier, happier, and a more meaningful life. A harmonious health depends essentially on the healing process. Hope is often the first step in that healing journey. What is hope? Hope is something very contagious. Hope is a kind word that restores confidence. Hope is a helping hand that can change a life, that can change a destiny. Hope is a compassionate heart that inspires and promotes healing. We are all aware there is a very powerful mantra in Sanskrit. But very often we recite our mantra in Sanskrit, but we don't know the meaning. There is one beautiful mantra which says, "May all be happy and experience true happiness. May all be free from illness and disease. May all see and experience goodness and auspiciousness. May no one suffer or experience sorrow in peace. How many of you recognize this month in Sanskrit? It's a very beautiful month. It's Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu, Ma Kashit Dukha Bhavet. With this, I thank you and I wish you all successful and inspiring International Day of Hope.
I would now request Honorable High Commissioner of India to please join us on the stage to guide us further in this event.
So just a correction, Deputy High Commissioner. Distinguished guests, it's a pleasure and honor for me to join you today in this wonderful event where we celebrate the International Day of Hope and talk about hope in a day and age where stress starts from kindergarten. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Abhyas Yoga for organizing this meaningful event and for your unwavering commitment to health, well-being and social transformation in Mauritius. India's ancient wisdom has always talked about this particular theme in a very journalistic manner, calling it as Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. The world is one family. This idea reminds us the futures are interconnected. The hopes of one community cannot be alone. When one person rises above hardship and when one community extends help to another, or when one country supports another, the entire humanity grows together. Nowhere is this philosophy more alive than in Mauritius, where people of different religion, different ethnicity, different black people who speak different languages live together, not just living together, but flourishing together. Just yesterday, the High Commissioner had the privilege of hosting the World Music Day event, where we saw the brilliant performances of arts from different parts of the world, from India, from Mauritius, and from other parts of the world as well. This event brought together when we saw that there can be different music genres, different cultures, music from different cultures. But it was a powerful reminder that, like music, our diversity is not a source of division, but of strength. When we listen to one another with respect, we create a melody of peace and mutual appreciation. That too is hope in action. The spirit of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam extends to our relationship with nature as well. If the world is one family, our planet is a shared home. Hope for humanity must mean hope for our earth. Preserving our environment, protecting our oceans, conserving the biodiversity, embracing sustainable living, these are not simply everyday duties. They are expressions of our commitment to future generations. Every tree we plant, the resources we conserve, every mindful choices we make today reflects our confidence that we have built a better tomorrow together. Of the ancient wisdoms in India, yoga is another thing that is a thing that that brings these ideas beautifully together. It is often seen as a practice of exercises, physical fitness, but it is much more than that. Yoga is a way of life. It teaches balance within us, balance between us and the nature. A calm, mindful individual is more likely to choose compassion, live responsibly, and give back to society. Yoga reminds us just this. Inner peace and collective well-being are inseparable. In this spirit, I want to commend the remarkable work of Abhyas Yoga. Your contribution goes beyond just teaching the postures of yoga. Through your de-addiction campaigns, your outreach in correctional institutions, your community wellness initiatives, you show us that hope becomes meaningful only when it is acted upon. You give people not just better health, but a renewed belief in themselves and in the future. The High Commission deeply values our partnership with Abhyas Yoga. Over the years, we have had a privilege of working together for the International Day of Yoga. Your dedication has carried yoga's message to communities across Mauritius, making it accessible to the people of all ages. We look forward to strengthening this cooperation partnership in the years ahead. The spirit of partnership mirrors the broader relationship between India and Mauritius. As India and Mauritius deepen what is now the enhanced strategic partnership spanning healthcare, education and community development, organizations like Abhyas Yoga reminds us that of something more important. The strongest ties between nations are built through everyday bonds between people. There is a very beautiful Sanskrit prayer that is often chanted along with yoga practice is Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha. The translation of this poem is may all be happy, may all be free from illness. This prayer just reflects that the prayer knows no nationality, it knows no religion or geography. It is universal wish for everyone to be happy, for everyone to be healthy. And it reminds us the hope is at its strongest when it is shared. As we mark this International Day of Hope, let us renew our commitment to 3 simple ideas. Hope for ourselves through inner well-being. Hope for others through compassion and service. Hope for our planet through sustainable living, and together these ideas carry forward the enduring spirit of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, one earth, one family and one future. I once again congratulate Abhyas Yoga for this inspiring initiative, and I am extremely privileged to be part of this event today. And I thank every volunteer and participants, because without participants, such events would not get their will not earn their full fruits. As you carry this work forward, I ask each one of you in this room to carry forward one small act of hope beyond today. A kind word, a moment of patience, an hour of service, so that this International Day of Hope does not end this afternoon, but continues tomorrow in the small choices we make. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Excellency, and we'll move on to the next segment. We'll go straight to the drama. And we'll invite all of the participants to come on the stage so that we can proceed with the sketch.
Please be ready to embrace, take responsibility, say no to drugs by Cloud 9.
After a normal school day, 2 junior students sit on a bench waiting to be picked up by their parents. While being there, they notice a sneaky transaction between an older student from the same school and a stranger who gives her packets of unusual powdery substances in exchange for money.
Yeah, right. He's not here yet.
following day, during recess, Manish and Dasha get cornered by the same student they spotted after school. This time she's accompanied by 2 other senior students, Brad and Ryan. They blackmailed Manish into taking drugs, resulting in him becoming so unwell that an ambulance had to be called to school by the frantic principal.
Where were you? We're waiting for you.
Wow, how are you? Don't fret. I got it in my bag.
Nice. Give it, man. I can't wait anymore.
Here,
Where's the
wait.
good stuff?
Good stuff you want
Ouais,
here?
on sortira à côté.
You want here? We'll get caught. But I prepared something for you. That's my special cigarette.
Wait, we can smoke the rest at your place.
Yes.
What do you think?
After school.
Okay.
Hey,
What
be
is
quick.
it, man?
Is it good? Is it good?
This stuff here, man. This is everything I need. This brings me to cloud 9. Even if I fell deep into the rabbit hole with it. What?
I needed a good dose of this. Otherwise, I would meet someone here. The good guys I met yesterday, remember?
Let's go see that.
I like a guy.
Hi, Kunal. What's your name?
Manish. Manish. What kind of name is this? And I'm Monica. Hey, what is this? An airplane? What, you want to be a pilot?
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that? Look at what it's here.
Okay, so
I
many.
collect all of them, even the rare ones.
Really?
Yes. You want them?
Yes, please.
You want them?
Go, please.
Yeah, we have. Come, bro.
No, Manish, please don't go with them. But
Seriously?
they're dangerous.
We are not dangerous,
Shut up.
guys.
Weirdo. Manish. Manish. Here. Stop this, Manish. Manish. Are you not smart? Sir.
Yes, what happened?
They took Manish with them.
What?
They-
What's happening?
They're free senior students. Sir, they're free
Manish,
senior students.
where are you?
Ryan and Monica. Yes, stop this. Oh my God. John, what happened to you? Are you okay?
Where are you?
Somebody help!
Manish, what happened? Please bring some water. Miss Noel?
Yes.
See right there.
Is he okay?
Oh, a strange smell. He must have consumed something. Please, call his parents now.
Yes, I will call them. Hello? Is this Manish's mother? We have an issue with your son.
Come on, be quick. Call the ambulance.
Yes, I am.
Miss Noel, send an urgent meeting request to the parents of all the students involved.
Yes, sir.
Make a report, send it to the authority as per protocol. We'll have a meeting tomorrow.
At home, Monica fell asleep after consuming her usual dose of drugs. while her frustrated mother and alcoholic father engaged in an aggressive fight. Later, Ryan and Brad came over as Monica shares her new drugs with them. They discuss the potential trouble coming their way as their respective parents are called for an urgent school meeting with the principal.
Where is it? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I got it. Oh my God. I'm fed up of this house doing all the work alone. No one cooperates.
Woman,
Oh, look who's arrived! His Majesty. Haven't you come too early? You should have come later at midnight.
make use of everything. Please, give me a drink.
Don't you see I'm busy sweeping? Have you also lost your eyesight along with your job?
Oh, woman, shut up. Give me
You
a drink.
shut up! You do nothing, you useless men! Les hommes si soir! Toi, trace-moi dans la casa! You don't contribute financially!
Get out of here!
If you touch me, I'll smash your head!
Get out of here! Et où les gars? Come on, what? Monica. Hey, Monica. Can we come in?
Who's there?
That's us. Ryan.
Oh, it's you, yes? Come on in, come. Don't bother. You got something?
Is everything okay?
Ah.
Are you alright?
Oh, am I alright? Am I alright? I'm so alright. I just went to Jupiter and came back. Ah. Hey, try this. You have to try this. Oh my God.
You want me to try it?
Serve yourself.
Okay. I'll take a sip.
What is this? Whose room is this?
Bons affaires là.
Oh, bons affaires à ça. Oh my God.
Oh. Hey, school called my parent. There is a meeting tomorrow. I'll just lay down.
What you said?
I think that, yeah, there is a meeting tomorrow. School called my parents.
My parents?
Your parents?
See? What are we doing? You're relaxing.
Yeah, I should
Okay.
relax, right?
With today. Chillax.
Yeah.
You're stressing me out.
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
It's now going to hey, say oh. I can't. I think we should go. We should go now, bro. Yeah. Move on, huh?
You forgot to give me money that doesn't buy it. Oh, good stuff.
Besides Monica, the other two students attend the meeting with their parents. As the principal informs them about the children's delinquent behavior involving drugs and severe bullying, the parents continuously protest against these accusations until the police comes in for an investigation in a room filled with dishonest students, uncooperative parents, and a tense principal.
What's straight, my son? How can you expect to become a leader if you can't even stay straight? And why are you wearing this? Didn't I tell you to wear the jacket you got from Bulgaria?
No, Mom, just stop. You're suffocating me.
Brad, don't be rude, Brad. Brad, forget your manners. Brad.
Huh? Have a seat, please. Good morning.
Ryan, honey, I had to postpone my very important box appointment in order to attend this apparently urgent meeting. But remember, I find we have an honor to present. So, let's not linger away from this attendance. And you're my golden boy. I know you've done nothing wrong. They're framing you out of jealousy, since we come from such a renowned family. So don't worry, me and your dad will use our influence in society to get you out of whatever unfair trouble we have in you into. Now come, let's get seated and get this over with.
Good morning. Monica, where are your parents? Do they know there's a meeting today?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't they come?
Don't know, sir. They don't have time.
Doesn't your mother work? Is she at home?
Now she works as a maid.
Okay, have a seat here, I'll talk to you later. Dear parents, thank you for your time today. As you know, we all have crucial responsibilities on our shoulders. Us, as educators, to ensure the academic progress of your children. And for this, you as parents, you must make sure that when you are sending your children to school, the children should know that you have to listen to teachers, respect the law, be kind to other students, and above all, learn, study, and progress. Is it too much asking from you to assume your responsibility as parents? I have a file from the authority which proved that Manish, one of our students, was forced to consume an illicit substance, some kind of drugs, by your children.
What nonsense! How dare you!
Manish talked to me. She mentioned the name of Brian, Brad, and Monica.
Oh, that's gibberish. No, we don't believe you. We don't believe what you're saying. It's a lie.
So, you don't agree. When you will agree? When you will become one of the victims, it's going to be too late.
Listen, being chairperson of
But if only if he could talk to you, he would have told you, Mother, please help me, I need the drugs.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe I wasted my precious time postponing my Botox appointment for this gibberish. Ryan, honey, let's get out. She's right. Let's leave.
Police! Nobody move.
Wait! What are you doing here? Wait, officer. I am a lawyer. I know the law too. I am looking at my copyright.
Don't waste your time. I have a warrant.
Oh, warrant? What's going on?
You!
I need some air!
Show me your bags now.
We don't have bags.
Bags? Come to school without bags?
Yes.
Get over here now. What are you doing, bro?
Officer, stop this! Officer, stop this!
What is this? I don't know. That's not mine. What's this doing?
Whose bag is this? No.
That's not mine, Mom.
It is!
Mine?
Yes.
Who is Monica? Come here. Sit down. Sit down now. What are you doing? How do you explain this?
It's salt and pepper, and tea. You want to have some tea?
How do you explain any of this? What is this doing here? Your turn. Me? No, not you. Mom.
Hey! What do you think you're doing, you officer? Back off!
Lady, get out of the way. Let me do my job. Get out of the way now.
Hey, get your pill, it's off me! Oh no! What are you doing? Stop hitting my son, illogical family! God, relax again!
What is this?
Mr. Principal!
Okay.
Stop that!
Careful.
What nonsense
Please.
is happening over
Please
here?
go get... Madam, please come with me. Come with me. Let the officer do his work.
I'm going to start the... You free. Sit here now. When I start the formalities.
I'm already seated.
Bro, that's your fault.
It's because of you. It's because of you, Monica.
You gave us the drugs.
You gave me the money!
Ah.
And I had to tell my boyfriend! You dragged my boyfriend, he told me! You gave him the money!
Bro, just shut up. That's your fault. Admit it.
I gave you the good stuff, and you're blaming me!
Well. It seems we are cloudy. My dear students, you shall have a very negative view. You thought you were going to get away with it. But now your chicken has come home to roost. And believe me, I am very, very sad for you. Lisa, give us a chance. Please, come. You know, some lessons are meant to be learned differently. Sometimes, the sooner you are a loser, the sooner you'll be a winner. We all learn from our mistakes. In fact, mistakes are teachers in disguise.
But at least you can give us a chance to repent.
Don't worry, I will speak in your favor. The authority will take good care of you. You'll have to go through a rehabilitation program. You will not be drug addicted anymore.
What?
You will bloom into wonderful citizens.
No drugs.
Yeah, the choice is yours. Either you end up on the street, in prison, suffering, or you go through the rehabilitation program. I understand that life could be very hard for you. But you know, life is just a wonderful, adventurous game. And like every game, there are rules. If you break the rules, you are penalized. Yellow carded. If you break the rules again, you are red carded. observe the rules and play according to the rules. So easy.
We are not playing FIFA.
What are you talking about?
You really think this will happen with us?
Yeah, I don't want to leave my luxurious mansion. I don't want my family to suffer neither.
I don't want to rot in prison. What about my boyfriend?
Ditch him.
Okay, we have to agree. I don't know. I don't want to live this life. I don't want to rot in prison.
Yeah, we have to agree, right?
Yes, I guess. I don't know, I guess so.
After a serious lecture given by the principal, Monica, Ryan, and Brad highly regret their actions. They revealed early childhood memories, which reveals the root causes of the emotional distress that eventually drove them towards drug addiction. Monica deeply misses the happy family environment she had as a younger child. Ryan wishes he received more support and warmth from his father. Brad recalls yearning for his mother's emotional presence when she left him in the care of his nanny.
Yo guys, we messed up. Us taking drugs was not supposed to be like this. What are we doing? We let us influenced by the bad people. Look where we are now.
You think that was the only choice that I had? I also miss my old lovely days with my parents. I wish once more. I could go back to those beautiful moments. Bring the happy moments where my parents will say, "Oh, Monica, everything will be fine, my darling. Everything will be fine." Where are you? Where are you?
I wish we could turn back time. When we were kids, we were innocent, simple. We had love, support, we had everything. But still, look at us. Look where we are now.
It seems it was not just Monica, Brad, or Ryan alone who were responsible, but also the circumstances, influenced and influxed by the different characters in the act, played their part very well in shaping the situation we see now. We obviously can't reverse the clock back, but we can definitely reflect.
Where are you, Mom, Dad? Where are all those beautiful moments you gave me once? Remember? In my 10th birthday? Remember?
Monica, happy birthday, darling.
Mom!
To my lovely daughter.
I got you your favorite.
busy.
But I have something to tell you.
Ryan, your examination results are very bad. Your sister did much better than you. We want you to be somebody. Look at you. You are worthless.
I still remember the day when she said she'd be gone for just a month. Just a month, she said.
Brad, my sweetheart, I'll be back in just a month.
What, again?
No, sweetheart, my mommy works. But I want you to listen to the nanny and be a good boy. I know you won't be capable of that. Mommy will be back very soon, I promise. Oh, and remember, Mommy loves you so much. Stay strong, my little one.
I was so little, I didn't understand why she had to go. And she told me to be a good boy, to listen to my grandma. Like I had the choice. I had the choice. I only wanted but she stay here with me. If only she could only stay with me.
Was it my fault? How did I end up like this? As a drug dealer. How can someone, a young kid like me, be so vulnerable to offers like this? Was it my curiosity? The peer pressure? Or something else?
Why do you think some of your friends give in so easily? Is it the desire to fit in, or are they running from something?
How can we, as a society, create a safer and more supportive environment for young people, for them to express themselves, to seek help when needed?
How many times do we need to see evidence before we admit that there's a problem?
What can we do to prevent abuse and addiction to drugs? Is it strong will or is it not?
All of us, please, come on stage.
If I had known better, I would have done better. I hope this resonates with all of us. But anyway, as the rector said, some lessons are meant to be learned differently. The sooner the loser, the sooner the winner. The act was just a depiction of a couple of families, but in silence and under the veil of an ignorance, manicured and polished society, there's always something brewing up, unconsciously. We can't tell you what happened to Brian, Monica, Drab, Dasha or Manish, but we can only help you see there's something like them being raised in your home as well. When the story ended, they had no choice, but you still have.
Today, let us take the responsibility to save our future, and let's pledge to say no to drugs.
I see trees
Give round of applause for the team Cloud9. Thank you, Team Cloud9, for your effort that you have been putting constantly from past 2 months. A powerful message and beautiful performance. Months of hard work by Mrs. Gangabisan and her team. Congratulations. We now have reached to the end of the program. I will now hand over to the President of Abhyas Mauritius Chapter, Mr. Manish Duma, to conclude with a vote of thanks for this event.
Thank you all for coming. I will try and say a few things in Creole. I know we've been having the whole program in English. Je vous remercie de tout ce qui est venu ici. Merci pour tout le temps. Et je connais un samedi le matin, il n'est pas facile pour vous de venir, mais c'est moi merci pour votre présence. Et je vous remercie de tout mon MBC qui est venu. So thank you so much once again.